We're learning Zili Nishmas Etta Ahuva Basagam Masach Sanhedrin Perek Zayim Mishna Yod. Hamesis Zehedjit, Hamesis, which was the 15th person that's Mechuyev Skilu. It's referring to a Hedjit, the two pshatim in the Gemara. Either it's Lafuke, a Navi who's Bechanek, and then the Mishnah will be going like Reb Shimon that says Navi Shehediach is Bechanek. The Chachamim argue and say Navi Shehediach is Beskila. So the Gemara also has a different shot that Mesis Zehedjit just means Le'inyan Hachmana, like we'll learn later on in the Mishnah, that you don't need a full Hasra. Hamesis Es HaHedjit. The next thing the Mishnah says that the person that were Mesis is also a Hedjit, and on this the Gemara says is La'afuke Rabim. And this will be going again like Reb Shimon that says Mesis Es Ha'ir Nidachas is Bechenek. But the Seifa of our Mishnah we're going to see says that Mediach, that was the next case in the Mishnah, Mediach Nidachas is also Biskila. So that part of the Mishnah will be going like the Rabbanan that say Mediach Es Harabim is Biskila. Omar Loi Yesh Yir B'Makom Poni Kach Echeles Kach Shoyse Kach Metiva Kach Maria. The way that you convince him is that you say that there's an Avodah Zarah, this is how it eats, this is how it drinks, this is how it does good, this is how it does bad. So now the Mishnah gets to Achmana. So the Mishnah, Kol Chayvi Mises Shebetorah Eimach Minam Aleim. Normally, by Chayvi Mises, you can't ambush, you can't hide Edim. Rather, the Edim are there, and the person knows about them, and he give Hasra, and Afal Pikein, he goes ahead and does the Aveira. Chutz Mizu, but by Mises, it's different. As the Mishnah explains, Amar L'Shnayim, if the Mesis tells two people, V'hein Edav, and they're right to be Edim, Mevi'in Oiseh LeBezdin V'Seikin Oiseh, they could just bring him to Bezdin and give him Skila. Amar L'Echad, if he told only one person, Hu Oimer Yeshli Chaverim Reitzim B'Kach, that person could say, come, tell my friends also. So Im Haya Aram, if the Mesis is a smart person, Ve'in Yachal Adaber Beineh B'Fneim, he says, I don't want to speak in front of them because he's afraid that they're trapping him. So then Machmino Le'edim Achuri Ageda, then you could even hide Edim behind the fence. V'hu Oimer Loi, and more Masha Martli B'Yach, and then just tell him to repeat. What did you tell me before? Ma'lo Oimer Loi, and the person says exactly what he said before. V'hu Oimer Loi, and then you say, Heyach Naniach Es Halakenish B'Shamayim, and Elech Navid Eitzim Avanim, you're going to leave HaKadosh Baruch Hu and do Avodah Zarah. So we'll see what the purpose of those words are in a second. That this person that's getting convinced has to say, "Heyach naniach es elikeinu shebashamayim v'neich l'navid eitzav avetzim." So im chayzer boy, if the mesis is chayzer, serei zamutas, then he's not going to get skila. V'im amar kach, if the mesis continues and says, "Kachi cheveseinu," that's our obligation. Kach yafalanu, and let's do avodah zarah. So then ha'indu me'achuri agedem v'ino yisel lebezdin v'tzaykun oisei. So it's clear in the Mishnah with this Hachmana that there's not a regular Hasra. Rashi says in the Mishnah that you don't need Hasra at all. Teves on Daf Chesam Beis is mashma, you do need this memra that the person who's getting convinced has to say, how could you leave Hashem and go serve Avodah Zarah? And that suffices for Hasra over here. The Mishnah continues, Ha'omer, when you're Mesis, it could be in one of three ways. Either you say Eved, Eilech ve'eved, or Neilech ve'naved. So the Mishnah now just repeats this thing by the four avodas which we said in Mishnah Vav. Azaveach, Eilech azaveach, Neilech azaveach, that's the Gabi Shchita. Akter, Eilech ve'ekter, Neilech ve'nakter, that's by Haktara. Anaseach, Eilech anaseach, Neilech ve'naseach, that's by Nisach, which we said Zrika is Bechal, that also. Eshtachava, Eilech, Eshtachava, and Eshtachava, that's by Eshtachaviyah. The Mishnah ends off, this is the 16th case of the 18 cases that get skila, which we spoke about earlier in this Mishnah, Hamediach, if you're Mediach, that's referring to a rabbin, and over there it has to be, it sounds like dafka, those words that you say, Neilech Menaved Avodah Zarah. Mishnah Yud Aleph, Hamachashiv, someone does kishif, is what? Ha'isa Maisa Chayev, it has to be that you actually do a Maisa, and not through trickery of the eyes, as if you did a Maisa, but really you didn't do a Maisa. And it comes out that two people could be picking gathering kishu and squash. So echad loike pater, echad loike chayiv, and one does it in an oifen of tur, and one of them is going to be chayiv. The hainu ha'isa ma'isa, the one that did a ma'isa, he's going to be chayiv, like we just said. That a mechashev is ha'isa ma'isa. Ha'isa seinayim pater, but if you just do it through trickery of the eye, then you're going to be pater.